Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Today we will discuss about teenagers have a lot of stress in this fast-paced society. My name is Nurhanin Syada binti Kamaluddin. My registration number is 33DC19F1052 as a candidate E.
My name is Arbaya Azmida binti Mufti as a candidate B. My registration number is 33DC19F1065.
My name is Nurul Alia binti Zakaria as candidate C. My registration number is 33DCE19F1067.
My name is Siti Nurasha Muhammad Razali as a candidate D. My registration number is 33DCE19F1063.
Let me start our discussion. In my opinion, teenagers have a lot of stress to face. 25% of teenagers will experience some of anxiety disorder sometimes during their teenagers years. It is no coincidence that anxiety and depression have rates have gone up at the factors have established a prominent position in our life. Due to fast-paced society, stress level in teenagers have reached at all-time high, and parents are trying to protect their child from this, but it will be making the problem worse. Part of their stress because their social relationship with friends, boyfriend, girlfriends, and the issue of sex. Teenagers who have problems lead to stress need to participate in healthy activities so that they can reduce their stress and they will become more physically and mentally fit. For example, teenagers can participate in healthy activity like play football, badminton, Zumba, and more activities. So teenagers in Malaysia will never get in things like drug abuse to reduce their stress. That's all from me. Candidate B, did you agree with my opinion?
Thank you, candidate A. I agree with your opinion. In my opinion, the other effect that can cause teenagers to have a lot of stress in this fast-paced society is change of attitude. Attitude are very important because they can guide thought, behavior, and feelings. Those changes occur when a person goes from being positive to negative, from slightly positive to very slightly to very positive, or from having no attitude to having one. The following point highlight the two main reasons for change in attitude of teenagers. The reason number one is compliance, and the second last is identification. In compliance, the opinion is adopted publicly because of public pressure without ensure inner acceptance and desire to avoid punishment and get reward. Only soon after the group released attention on the teenagers, they switch back to their initial opinion, and hence their attitude changes. Reason number two is identification. When the teenagers adopt the attitude of group of person like a family or or near relation because of certified relationship with that group. This influence we call identification. Okay. Many of our basic attitude uh, are formed out of the support to these closely affiliated groups. This type of social influence has its rudiments in family interaction, school peers, and playmates. As already indicated, parents transfer to their children their own attitude, belief, and attitude. That's all from me. How about you, candidate C?
Thank you for your insight immediately. As per my opinion, teenagers experience new internal and external struggles that can be emotionally overwhelming. According to Young Government, one in five young one in 5 young 1 in 5 young meets the criteria of for a severe mental disorder help. 11% of teens report sufferings at least one major depression episode, including thoughts of suicide in past year. To overcome these problems, teens can interact with others. Just talking to someone about how you feel can be helpful. Talking can work by either distracting you from your stressful thoughts or releasing some of the built-up tension by discussing it. Uh, stress can cloud your judgment and prevent you from seeing things clearly. Thinking, talking this through a friend, work colleague, or even a trained professional like counselor can help you find solutions to your stress and put put your problems into perspective. Furthermore, it is important that teens' thoughts and feelings are validated appropriately uh, instead of being dismissed. Healthy, authentic friendship can help teens work through emotional challenge. Adolescents, adolescents whose mental struggles that impede them should receive professional diagnosis and help. And what's more, long-term stress can cause anxiety, high blood pressure, and weaken immune system, and can contribute to disease such as depressive, obesity, and heart disease. In conclusion, everyone are affected by stress at one time or another, and it can feel overwhelming. So what about you, candidate D? What is your opinion about teenagers have a lot of stress in this fast-paced society?
Thank you, candidate C. You have made your view very clear, and I agree with you actually. Well, today I would like to give my point view about peer pressure. As you know, peer pressure is one of bad effect to teenagers in this fast pace of society. Friendship are very important aspect of the teen years. Understanding the nature are of peer influence can help support youth as they enter into this period and follow the path toward close friendship um, into this hallmark of adolescence. Furthermore, peer pressure is direct influence on people by peers or the bad effect on an individual who get who get encouraged to follow their peers by changing their attitude, values, or behavior to conform of this influencing group of individual. You hear about peer pressure most often when it's come to really bad stuff like cigarette or and alcohol, but your peer also can affect your attitude and even everyday decision you make about food, exercise. Um, it also can give you a bad effect, side effect like lack of confidence and self-esteem. Uh, the negative effect of peer pressure are acknowledged more than the positive to warn student of the harm they could because themselves or others. Many students often see peer pressure is as one of all cautionary tales because they think they are smart enough to make a good choice. So, how we can solve peer pressure? Here I have some tactic that can work for anyone at any age. Firstly, uh, they should spend time more with those who resist peer pressure. Second, learn how to be assertive and ask anyone for help if necessary. Another one is get out of the situation that can make them have high curiosity, and also they have to choose friend carefully. If they do the something bad like um, uh, choose a bad friend, it can expose them to the negative thing like drug abuse or anything. Last but not least, they have to provide their own positive pressure to avoid them from involved in bad social circle. So the conclusion is peer pressure can affect how people think, whether in negative or positive way. That's all from me. Candidate A, how about you?
Um, in conclusion, stress is the one of the human nature. So everyone have a choice. Everyone have the way to reduce their stress. I truly believe that our point are the best choice to teenagers to reduce the stress. That's all from us. Thank you.